Good morning, dear children. It is another session of our English classroom. We have already completed two scenes from the lesson from the chapter My Sister's Shoe by Majidi, the Iranian uh, writer and director, Iranian filmmaker Majidi. Now we are moving to the next scene, third scene number 3. And before that, let us look what were the incidents which was in scene 1 and 2. So it was a cobbler's shop where Ali, a little boy like you, he has gone there to make some repair for the shoes of his sister, and he got it after the shoe is repaired, and he gives the money for the repairing charge, and the cobbler gives back, and then after that Ali moves the to a bakery means where a special type of roti by name naan is prepared. So naan shop, a bakery shop, he goes, and Ali that means buys, or he receives some naan from the shop, and he stacks it and ties up in a cloth and make it a bundle. I think you remember that. And there were four questions, and I know that you have written the answers of that four questions. Anyway, let us come back. So there are important characters. Who are the important characters? How many characters are introduced in the scene? There are two main characters and a man. He has gone inside the curtained door. So these are the in then next. Please, all of you take turn to page number 58 of your textbook. So that is scene 3. Please open your textbook again, page number 58. So, scene number 3. Scene 3, the footpath outside the bakery. We know that Ali is in the bakery and he stacked the roti, naan, and there is a bundle. And now the camera, now the footpath outside the bakery. So outside the bakery, what can we see? We can see that a small group of men are waiting in a queue outside the bakery to buy naan. That means the people were standing in a queue to buy the naan, and the outline of. Hope you are with me. Those who are, may please raise your hands or give me a what is called an indication that those who are listening the class, please. A small message. Those who are present, tell me present. Present or any signal. A small group of men are waiting in a queue outside the bakery to buy naan. The outline of buildings in the street is seen in the distance. In a distance, we can see a building, a row of building. Ali is semi. Okay, one is present. Present, not T. Then who is that? Sumaya is also there. Okay, very good, very good. Listen to the class. The outline of buildings in the street is seen distance. Ali is seen coming out from the bakery. Ali is seen outside. Shamnarim is also there. Then Salahuddin is also. Okay, four students were attending the class. Ali is seen coming out from the right hand Sorry, Ali is seen coming out from the bakery into the footpath. Ali is coming out. The parcel of naan in his hand, right hand. Parcel of naan. Naan means roti. And the parcel of shoe is in left. Left means left hand. So there are two bundles in his hand. In right hand, parcel of naan, a bundle which is covered in the cloth, wrapped in a cloth. And what is inside that bundle? Naan, roti. Then left hand, it is a that shoes which has been already repaired from the cobbler's shop. He crosses the pavement. That means pavement means എന്താ പറയുക, വി നോ ദാറ്റ്, നടപ്പാത എന്നൊക്കെ പറയില്ലേ, അതാണ് പേയ്മെന്റ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ആൻഡ് വാക്സ് ഇൻ ടു എ വെജിറ്റബിൾ സ്റ്റോർ. ഹി places the bundle of naan on the top of a pile of boxes. There was a pile of vegetable boxes. Some boxes are there. So he put his box of naan on the vegetable boxes in front of the shop, and the bags of shoe in the small gap between two boxes. So there are two boxes, maybe boxes of tomato or brinjal or something like that. So in between two boxes he put the small packet of shoes of his sister, which has been got repaired from the cobbler. So it was in his left hand. He put it. So he put the nan on the bundle, the bundle of nan on the top of the boxes, and he put the parcel of shoes on the in between two boxes. Then small gap. There was a small gap. On the soundtrack, Hawker's voice is heard. At that time, we can hear a sound. What is that? Salt, salt. So somebody is selling salt. You can see whenever you are going through the market, some of them may be calling out the names of the fruits or vegetable which they are selling. So we can hear such sounds, and we are familiar for such sounds. Such sounds are familiar for us. So in this way, there was somebody is selling salt, and somebody, you may have seen, some of them are selling lemon, and some of them may be selling. So whenever it's a marketplace, we can see that we are. Then a voice we can hear, soundtrack. So it is a film script ആണത്. ആ സ്ക്രിപ്റ്റിൽ ഇതെല്ലാം നോട്ട് ചെയ്യണം. ഇപ്പോൾ കേൾക്കേണ്ടത്, അതായത് ഇപ്പോൾ എഴുതി വെച്ചിരിക്കുകയാണ് അവിടെ. നമ്മുടെ ആ സ്ക്രിപ്റ്റിൽ എഴുതി വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്, സോൾട്ട് സോൾട്ട് എന്ന ശബ്ദം ഓഡിയോ ട്രാക്കിൽ കേൾക്കുന്നു. മലയാളത്തിൽ എഴുതുമ്പോൾ അങ്ങനെ എഴുതിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. The shopkeeper is seen standing behind the counter. So there was a vegetable shop. Ali was entering into a vegetable shop, or not. It is coming. So counter, and that behind the counter, salesman. The man is there. Ali, now the dialogue. Ali to the shopkeeper, Salamu alaikum akbaraka. I need some potatoes. So that is the dialogue. ഇതുവരെ പറഞ്ഞതൊക്കെ ഡിസ്ക്രിപ്ഷൻ ആണ്. നൗ ദ ഡയലോഗ്. ദർ ആർ ഓൺലി സം ഡയലോഗ്സ് ആർ ദർ. ഒരു ഒരുപാട് കാര്യങ്ങൾ നമുക്ക് ഈ പുസ്തകത്തിൽ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ പോലും ദർ ഡയലോഗ്സ് ആർ വെരി വെരി ലിമിറ്റഡ്. ഒരു സ്ക്രിപ്റ്റിൽ ഇപ്പോൾ ചിലപ്പോൾ പ്ലേ ചെയ്യുകയാണെങ്കിൽ മേ ബി 5 minutes മേ നോട്ട് ബി ലെങ്ത് ദ ഹോൾ ലെസൺ. ഇതിൻ്റെ മൊത്തം സീനും ഒരു എന്താണ് അഞ്ച് സീനൊക്കെ ഉള്ളത് തോന്നുന്നുണ്ട്. ഈ 5 സീനും കൂടി 5 minute തികച്ചു വേണ്ട, അത്രയും കുറഞ്ഞ ഡ്യൂറേഷൻ ഉള്ള ഒരു സീനാണ്. ബട്ട് it has been a lengthy description is there. So here it is. Shopkeeper is standing. Assalamu alaikum akbaraka. I need some potatoes. So Ali, what did Ali want? Ali needed some potatoes. Okay. Akbar, the shopkeeper, gives Ali a small black bag to put potatoes. So he was given a small black bag. ഒരു ചെറിയ കീസ്, ബ്ലാക്ക് കിറ്റ്, carry bag. Ali starts picking the large wholesome potatoes. Wholesome means നല്ല മുഴുത്ത. Wholesome potatoes in a box at the top of the heap. Top of the heap there is a box. In that box, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു കൊട്ടയൊക്കെ വേണമെങ്കിൽ പറയാം. So there was a lot of potatoes, very large and wholesome, നല്ല മുഴുത്ത potato. And he began to pick it from. Akbar, not those, kid. Hey boy, not those. അതല്ല, not those. Pick some down there. You may take from down there. താഴെ നിൽക്കേ. Then down there. Ali moves his right So he moves his right side, squats down and fills the bag and squats down. That means take തെരഞ്ഞെടുത്തിട്ട് fills the bag with the smaller potatoes from a box on the floor. On the floor there was another box. From that he takes some potatoes. Takes small potatoes, smaller potatoes. The box, close up of Ali picking up. Now what we can see in the film, in the screen, we can see that Ali's close up. That means now what the important action is that Ali is picking up potatoes. Ali moves right. Cut to the view to the shop from the. Now the scene was cut there, and now the camera turns to the. What happened? Turns cut to view the shop from the pavement നടപ്പാത. പിന്നെ വഴിയുടെ പിന്നെ പാതയുടെ മുമ്പിൽ ഒരു നമ്മളവിടെ ആണെങ്കിൽ വി ക്യാൻ സീ ദാറ്റ് സ്ലാബ് ഒക്കെ ഇട്ടിട്ട് അഴുക്ക് ചാലടിയൊക്കെ പോണ സ്ലാബ് ആ പേവ്മെന്റിലേക്ക് ക്യാമറ തിരിഞ്ഞു. എ മാൻ പുഷിംഗ് എ ഹാൻഡ് ക്രാഫ്റ്റ്. So now we can see a man pushing a handcraft. Sorry, a call has come. A man pushing a handcraft filled with junk enters the frame from the right and stops in front of the shop. So we can see a man pushing a handcraft filled. There is a handcraft. That means ഒരു കൈവണ്ടി. Filled with junk. Junk means waste materials. Should if anybody is attending the class, should give a hand signal. Okay. A hand signal, you should give a hand signal to me. Filled with junk enters the frame from the right and stops in front of the shop. And he stops in front of the shop. The junk collector loudly to the shopkeeper, Salamu alaikum. So what happened there? A hand cart filled with junk enters. Filled with waste materials he came there, and we can see he in the frame from the right and stops in front of that handcraft stopped there Unduvandi and stopped in front of Akbar's shop. Then the junk collector and his dialogue is here. What loudly to shopkeeper, Assalamu alaikum, with your permission, with your permission. വിത്ത് യുവർ പെർമിഷൻ, അതൊരു ചോദ്യമാണ്. വിത്ത് യുവർ പെർമിഷൻ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ അങ്ങനെ പറഞ്ഞോടുകൂടെ തന്നെ താങ്കളുടെ അനുഭവത്തോടെ ഞാൻ എന്തോ ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുകയാണെന്നുള്ളതിന് ഒരു പ്രത്യേക ഡയലോഗ്, അത്ര ഒരു രീതിയാണ്. The junk collector picks up bundles of used polythene bags lying scattered. So he's a junk collector. What is junk collector means? ആക്രി കച്ചവടക്കാരൻ എന്ന് പറയാം മലയാളത്തിൽ, ആക്രി പെറുക്കുന്ന ആള്. So there will be plastic bottles, and here what are they? Scattered അവിടെ ചിന്നിച്ചേറി കിടക്കും. The floor near the boxes of vegetables and throws them into his cart. He takes them and throws into his handcraft. Handcraft is stopped in front of the shop, and he takes these things and throws into the handcraft. He sees Ali's parcel of shoes. So while at the time of searching for the junk or waste, he found a bag in between these two boxes. We know that what parcel is that? That parcel contains Ali, which has been put by Ali, which contains shoe of his sister. So taking it for junk, that means thinking that it was junk. He thought that it was junk. അവനറിയില്ലായിരുന്നു ഷൂ ആണെന്നുള്ളത്. ജങ്ക് കളക്ടർ തോട്ട് ദാറ്റ്, മിസ്അണ്ടർസ്റ്റാൻഡ്. ഹി ഡിഡ് നോട്ട് നോ ദാറ്റ്. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ടേക്കിംഗ് ഇറ്റ് ഫോർ ജങ്ക്. ജങ്ക് എന്ന് കരുതിക്കൊണ്ട്. ഹി തോട്ട് ഇറ്റ് വാസ് വേസ്റ്റ്. ഹി പിക്സ് ഇറ്റ് അപ്പ് ആൻഡ് പുട്ട് ഇറ്റ് throws it into his cart. Anyway, so that was what happened. So what happened? What was the incident? It's a very important incident, and the whole story, those who has seen the film, you know that this incident is the turning point, and the whole story revolves on this is a pivot, main പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട ഒരു സംഭവമാണിത്. ഇതിനെ ചുറ്റിപ്പറ്റിയാണ് ഈ സിനിമയിലെ കഥ മൊത്തം പോകുന്നത്. Anyway, a lot of things has been explained here. The junk collector taking all these materials, all these junk plastic. There may be plastic bottles, polythene covers, and the cover including Ali's sister's shoes. He did not know, thinking that. He took all these and he went. Goodbye, Akbar, goodbye. The junk collector leaves. He goes, he leaves, he left the scene. So that was what happened. In this page, there was only one or two dialogues, but the whole incident, I think you should remember the whole incident. What was that? Ali was, you know that what was Ali doing now? He was picking up potatoes from the floor. There was a box on the floor and he was taking potatoes. And what did Ali do at first? He put his bundle of naan on the top of the boxes and he put the small bundle of shoes in the gap between two boxes. And what happened? Junk collector comes and he takes he the scattered waste materials just like a polythene cover or plastic board or something like that, and he throws it into his handcraft, and with that waste he took Ali's parcel of shoes also, and that poor fellow has lost his shoes now, but he did not know that. Ali didn't know. Okay, now next scene, page number 59, cut to view from inside the shop. Now again, the camera turns to the inside of the shop. Ali is on the left edge of the frame containing counting money. And what was Ali is doing? Sorry, Akbar. Akbar is on the left edge of the frame. Left edge of the frame, we can see Ali. And what was he doing? He counting the money. So he's the shopkeeper and he is counting the money. Ali, to cut to Ali filling his bag with the potatoes. And what was Ali doing? Now Ali is what is called filling his bag with the potatoes, and he is doing that. Then Ali finishes filling the bag and hands it to Akbar, and finished filling Ali finished filling the bag and hands it to Akbar, and he gives it to Akbar for weighing. You should just weigh. Akbar holds the bag in his hand to feel the weight. He feel something like that. നോക്കട്ടെ തറകലുണ്ട് നോക്കട്ടെ. So that was a feel weight. തൂക്കി നോക്കുന്നല്ല, feels weight and from his hand and feel the weight for a moment, then hands back to Ali. He go back to Ali. Okay, okay. Akbar says 65 thomans. He told. How much is that? 65 thomans. That's Iranian നാണയമായിരിക്കണം. Thomans. 65 thomans. Then Ali said, my mom said to put it on our tab. My mom said to put it on our tab. You may please write it on our tab. Tab means tab, account. Yeah. Account എഴുതാൻ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്. Ali Akbar at that time, tell her your account has reached its limit. Remember, it reached its limit. പരിധി വിട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്, limit. She should pay at least a part of it. Understand? At least a part of it must be given. Tell your mother your account has its limit. അത് പരമാവധി എത്തിയിട്ടുണ്ട്, ഇനി കുറച്ചെങ്കിലും തരണം. That was what happened. Reached its limit. She should pay at least a part of it. All right, Ali said. Ali turns to go, and then he saying that he taking the potatoes, he turns to go. Cut to view from outside the shop. Now the scenes outside the shop. We can see outside. So what happens outside the shop? He goes to the cut to view from outside the shop. Now the view from outside the shop. He goes to the pile of boxes in front of the shop. So you know what did he do? When he came to the shop, he had brought a bundle, two bundles. One bundle containing naan and the other bundle containing shoes. And he went in front of the shop. At present, he was inside the shop so as to take some potatoes. So in front of the shop and picks the bundle of naan and then looks it for the bag of shoes. And he is searching for the bag of shoes. Unable to find it, he places the bag of naan at the top of the box again. See, when he looked, he didn't see the bag. We know what happened to the bag of shoe. So he did not find. He places the bag of naan on the top. Again, he put on the top of the bundle. At first, he took the bundle of naan, then he put it again there and begins to search. the underneath. He looked inside and he did not see. First, he puts his hand, then his head into the gap between the boxes of vegetables. He put a hand, he could not find. Then what did he do? He put his head inside the box of vegetable, which upset them all. Which upsets them all. What happened? All of the boxes fell down. The vegetable box will tremble and the vegetables scatter on the ground. What happened? What happened? They fell down and scattered the whole ground or whole floor. Ground to ground, whole floor. Scatter on the ground. Ground means floor. On hearing the sound, Akbar comes running. On hearing this sound, Akbar come running. Akbar was in the behind the counter and he was counting money there. So when he heard the sound, he came running outside from inside the shop and sees the vegetables strewn on the ground, vegetables scattered on the ground. Akbar, annoyed, he got angry. What the hell are you doing? What are you doing here? What the hell? Why did you spill this? Why did you spill this? Why did you do this? Are you crazy? Are you mad? Who? Who asked? Akbar, the shopkeeper asked. Let us go next page. Ali looking with guilt. Ali looking with guilt. My sister's shoe have disappeared. I can't see my sister's shoe. I put my sister's shoe here. I can't see it. I didn't see it. Get lost. Beat it. Get lost. Ah, കടന്നു പോയിക്കോ ഇവിടുന്ന്. Beat it. I left my sister's shoe here. I put my sister's shoe here. I said get lost. പോകാനാ പറഞ്ഞത്. Hangs his fist on the file of the boxes. On the file of the boxes. എന്നോട് പോകാനാ പറഞ്ഞു. And that was Ali turns away scared. Scared means fearful. With fear, he went away. This was what happened in that scene, and I think it was already 22 minutes of our class. Let us wind up our class today, and please have a look at the questions, the 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 questions are here, and you are to answer all these 4 questions to find out then where is the location shifted to, what could be the camera movement on this scene, why is the camera moved in this manner, what are the events taking place in scene 3, which of the events is crucial in beginning about the twist of the narrative. So it's very important questions are there, so you should try to find out the answers. Okay, thank you, have a nice day, and if you have any more doubts we will see you at so all of you should listen that we work on some. I think some of you are not you are not participating in the Google Meet. Every day at 7:45 we are conducting a Google Meet so as to review of the classes, and you can clear your doubts also, and some very important grammar points are also taught there. And even though we'll get another class, but it will be an added benefit for you. You can study. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day. We will see you again. Let us stop now.